Hey, in this video, we're going to discuss how to get approved for a home loan. In this show, we talk about entrepreneurship and investing for value. So let's get right to it. So the first thing you got to realize is that you must have a good or decent credit score. If you do not have credit, you need to focus on building your credit. The way I built my credit when I did not have any credit was I went to First Premier Bank. I applied for credit. They said, yes, we'll give you the credit of $300, but you have to give us half the amount. So I had to give First Premier Bank $150, and they fronted me the other $150. So that's how I started. Then I got a second credit card with Capital One. They did the same thing. They granted me, I believe, $200. I gave 100, they gave me another 100. Then I had essentially $500 of credit. I never spent below 30% of that credit. So my credit score stayed up or it increased. My credit score got higher. Then I applied for more credit. I got $1,000, then $2,000, then $5,000, then $10,000. I just kept applying. So you got to make sure your credit score is high in order to apply for a home loan. Your credit score can be in the 600 range, which is fine. Ideally, you want it to be in the 700 range or the 800 range. And the reason why is because you get better terms and you get better interest rates. Interest rates is what you really want. The lower the interest rate, the better it is for you. The more cash flow you can take home. So in order to apply for a home loan, get your credit score in order. Number two, you can apply for two types of loans, a FHA or a hard money lender loan. Well, just a hard money loan. FHA, the requirements are very simple. You put down 3.5%. You got to show 2 years of tax returns, and your debt to equity ratio has to be good. Now, in order to figure out what the debt to equity ratio is, talk to a mortgage broker and they'll tell you what it is. So you don't want to have any tax delinquencies. You want to make sure that you have good income coming in so your debt to equity ratio is great. After that, you apply for the loan and you'll get approved. Granted, if you have a good or decent credit score. Alongside the FHA loan, they have what they call a 203K loan. And this loan will allow you to find a house that needs work. The 203K loan gives you money to renovate the home. So you can look for a deal that is under market that needs some work if you're willing to put in the work. And from there, you can build some equity. You would need to obviously hire a contractor to come out, renovate the place, make it nice, whatever. But you can build some equity. It's just a different type of loan that the government gives. Now, moving on. There's another type of loan, which is what investors use. It's a hard money loan. And you have a bunch of hard money lenders out there. Now, the requirement that they ask for is, obviously, like I said before, your credit score has to be decent. But with them, if it's in the 600 range, more than likely you get approved every single time. Some hard money lenders some hard money lenders won't mind if it's in the 500 range. I've had a few in the 500 range. Ideally, get your credit score to a 600 range. Yeah, I mean, you really want to get into a 700 or 800 range. So focus on that. There are many classes on how to increase your credit score, follow through, and get it done. Alongside that, hard money lenders require you to put down 20% or 25% of the purchase price. Next, we have, so a hard money lender will not lend more than 65% LTV. What that means is the cost of renovating a house and the cost of buying a house can't be 65% of the house that's fully renovated. So if the house costs $100,000, if a house will sell for $100,000, the hard money lender won't give above $65,000. And again, that within that $65,000, it covers the cost to renovate the house and the cost to buy the home. Now, that's good for you because it leaves you with 35% of equity to play with. So you can refinance at 70% or 75% and take home a 5% or 10% spread when the house is fully renovated. So there you go. So that's pretty much how you can get approved for buying a house with a loan.